Here we go. That's our first 80-meter section of Water Woman. Unfortunately, I found out today that there's a break in the blue line. So I've hooked the battery up to it. I'm going to stretch it out in the yard and measure the voltage and find out where it's broken. Real pain in the ass, but it's got to be done. This is kind of funky. This is 80 meters of cable strung around my yard. Pretty cool, eh? Just got it going around some trees temporarily, hanging there nice and lazily to check for a fault. Done another big part of the manufacturing here. We've got all these pre-tinned now, ready to accept red, green, blues on that side. And over here I've got these snipped and pre-tinned, ready to take whites. Wow. Have a new little system worked out here. Got myself lined up with red, negative, green, blue. Set the LED in there. I spread the pins so that I can solder easily onto all of those pins without getting them stuck onto each other. And by pre-tinning each side of the LED and the wires, you won't be able to see this very well, but what I'm going to do is check, make sure I got the right connection, and then using a little pool of solder here on the LED or on the soldering iron, you can transfer the heat to the wire and the LED leg, which are both pre-tinned, and that'll cause this piece of material to flow between them. After a while, you can learn to tell if you got a good mechanical advantage just by giving it a little wiggle. Yeah, a little wiggle. Oh, sexual innuendos. Sometimes it goes a little better than this. Just want to show here, there's two more terminals. The green one needs to go, so we need to basically hold it like that and then get a piece of solder right in there. Watch this. So there's a spot on my soldering iron that takes solder. Just hold it there. Beautiful. One more pin to go. And then the last pins go on the outside, makes it easier. Bend the wires so that they match with the outside. Line them up. Just as long as you don't solder the pins, you can still get some tape in there. And you can cut little strips of hockey tape, melt them on. You get yourself your water seal and your insulator. Very nice. Nice. See this section in here, got all the RGBs are done. It's 21 or 20 or so. And over here we got 21 whites. We're just about ready to solder them. You see I got the whites in there. And if you pay attention to how you put in the clamp with the negative and the positive, just match up the wires, boom boom. And I'll show you that when that's done. So it'll take a few minutes at least. Yeah, baby, just about to solder on the last white LED for the water warming sort of test project. Is an 80-meter length I'm working on. It's going really well. You must always make sure you're soldering the LED on the right terminal. You don't want to put them on backwards. That's it. But nobody told us about the early days. The early coffees that we made nice. 40 some on LEDs all soldered on there, baby. Ready to go, feeling solid. Just need to put some shrink tubing, or hockey tape in this case. And everything else is scaled. Next process, piece of hockey tape. Feed it up the corner around the first outside leg and fold the tape back over itself a fair amount so that it's not going to come unstuck. And I've got the sticky side and the inside. I'm going to go over the next lead in the corner, using the corner to feed it through, and then you can get it to the other side. Touch it with your other finger and pull it up nice and tight. Pull it down, wrap it around. Remember the corner here again. Get that through. Finally, we're around all four, and there's an extra one or two. Might be a bit too much. Who did that? Roman. And then take the lighter. You need a certain amount of heat, but not too much heat. You'll learn after a couple of mistakes. Did there a bit. At the right time, this will turn into a rubbery and not a smooth type surface. And there we go. We got a nice waterproof base. Keep the terminals from touching. Hockey tape. Almost done here. Got another 10 to go. Here we are, just about to try a test. They're going to run a hand crank generator into the lights, and I want to see all the reds come on. Oh, beautiful. They're all coming on. Gorgeous. And I want to see all the greens come on. Green no working. The blues are working. Nice. Looks like all of them. Gorgeous. what could be holding the green up? Why is that? Feels like it's shorted somewhere. Son of a beep. Yaha, baby. Here's the green. Looking good. There's the blue also looking really good. And the red. Just look a little pussy, but they're still pretty good. Nice, and they all work. I'm fucking stoked. This morning I was like really screwed. Could even get 7 of them to work at once. Plus I got all the whites soldered on here. Gonna test those next. Do that right here. Give me a second. Oh, they're working. See those there? Flip this around. Nice, I think they're all working. Yeah, gorgeous. Alright, first 80-meter strand done. A little shrink tubing left on the one side, but big deal. Little up-a-datas here on a water warmer project. Just putting the last shrink tubing. It's actually hockey tape in this case. What I do is take the sticky side holding against my thumbnail because it comes off there easily, and I use a corner to get it in between the white LEDs, between the negative and positive. Take it up a bit and fold it over itself so that it sticks, and now you got the sticky side goes in through this. Grab the back corner and then just cinch it up. Don't put too much pressure on there, and then wrap around both pins, and we'll get around here 3 or 4 times. Next thing you do is you take the blue part of the flame in a lighter, find out the side that has the crease on it. You do that last. Start on the other side, hold it there for about that long and about that long. Wait about that long, and then give it a nice little pinch and form. And that I think kind of like vulcanizes the rubber or something, but makes all the layers stick together and gives you a nice firm, strong, waterproof type thingy. See how long these last in the sun. I'm hoping they don't degrade too bad over a few years. Alright. Over here I got white and brown wires hooked in, which are the white LEDs here. And a little hand generator. I'm just going to turn on the lights here. It's finished. They all work very nicely. Ready? Cool, eh? Yeah, we can see that. Yeah, it's pretty bright. I think that's going to work good at nighttime when I start. Give me a sec, I'll hook up the red, green, blues over here. Not the best viewing angle, but these are the greens. And they're all running. This is the blue. There's the blue. Nice one. See if I can point one of these back to the camera here. And here's the red. That's the hardest color to get a lot of light from.